You're welcome to IK Garlic Store, where we sell all kinds of kitchen accessories, home appliances, gas accessories, and electronics of all kinds. Today is another Friday with us when we get to teach you how to use some of the wonderful items you get from us so that when you get those items, if you have issues on how to install them, it won't be an issue for you. So today here we'll be talking about how to install your table gas cooker. Many times customers, when they get these items from us, especially this table gas cooker, they'll be like, can the staff go home with me to help me and fix it? And we have not made provision yet on sending staff to go to people's home because of some security issues. So sometimes we don't like sending staff there for now. So, but I will teach you how to install this table cooker so that whenever you get it, you can easily install it on your own. To install this table gas cooker is a very easy process. There's nothing difficult about it. But most times, some customers, because of their fear for gas and other things, I know it's good to be very conscious of all those things. But these are very simple process. That's why videos like this are there to help you to make it easy. There are two ways you can do it. You can either do it yourself or you call a professional. So if you know you're scared of gas and you're not too sure, even after watching this video I'll be doing for you, you can as well call a professional. But I believe after this video, fixing this table cooker or installing it will be very easy for you. So I will take you through the process on how to fix it. Now, what do you need when you buy this cooker? The first thing you need, obviously, you need your cylinder. So in setting up this cooker, what do you need? You need either your 12.5 kg cylinder. You can either use your camping cylinder. It depends on what cylinder you have at home. So let me use the normal one that almost everyone goes for, which is the 12.5 kg cylinder. Now, when you have this 12.5 kg cylinder, what other thing do you need for installation? You need your hose. Now, this hose is depending on, let me say, you want to drop your cylinder downstairs and then you're upstairs. Then you know the amount of hose you need to be very long. So normally it's being sold by yards. Let me just say the measurement of your hand. The measurement of your hand is just 1 yard. So you can give it, you use it to know that 3 years. 3 years can be enough, 4 years can be enough, 5 years can be. It just depends on where you want to drop it. So some people go for 4 years, some people go for 3 years, some people go for 2 years. It just depends on the distance. But ideally, it's always good that you keep your cylinder very far from where your cooker is. So if there is a case of fire, you can easily go and off the regulator, which is where the source of the gas is coming from. Let me say your cylinder is downstairs and maybe something is happening in your cooker. Maybe there's fire upstairs. You can just rush and go downstairs and then unplug it. Or maybe your cylinder is at your backyard. You can just rush and go there, go where your regulator is and unplug it. You understand? That's why it's good to drop it outside. But some people, based on the way the house they stay is, they end up dropping it inside. It's not easy for them to drop it outside. So this is your hose. You need your hose. This hose is very important. So based on where you stay, will help you to determine the amount of hose you need. Then this is the regulator. The regulator comes on top of the cylinder. This is what brings out the gas. This is what brings out the gas. Now, when you on it, you see that this thing is up. This thing is out. This pin here is out. When you close it, it's down. When you on it, it's up. When you close it, it's down. Now, this pin is what pierces the hole inside this place. There is a pin here. It pierces the valve. This pin here, when it pierces it, and then when you turn it on, this pin here is piercing it, and then it's bringing out the gas. So when you off it, that pin is returned back, but it's not bringing out any gas. So this is what grips the valve. Let me use something here to explain it to you so you see. Now, if you look closely here, you see there is this joint in here. You see there is a space here, and you see this one here. This one here is what will clip within this place. So when you press it like this, when you press here, it has clipped. So it's not coming out, even though it is off. So you owning it, it will press the pin that is on this valve downwards, and then gas will start coming out. So that's all you need. And then you need this clip. You need 2 clips. What do you need this clip for? This clip is what is going to grip the hose in this regulator and also grip it at the back of the cooker where the other end of where the hose will be going to. So let's practicalize this and then you get to learn what we're talking about. So what do I do first? I bring out the hose. So let me just turn at the back of the cooker so you get to see what we are doing very well. I want you to be seeing what we are doing so it won't look confusing to you. So first thing I do, I just pass the clip first. If the clip is too tighter, reduce it a little bit. So you have a screwdriver as well. You need a screwdriver, like flat screwdriver, depending on the kind of screw that is on the screwdriver. Then you put it from this place. You see where I'm putting it from? You put it from this place. So when you put it here, then you use that your clip. Use that your screwdriver. Use your screwdriver to tighten it very well. So you see I'm tightening it very well now. You make sure it's gripped very well. The essence of this is to prevent any leakage, because sometimes this hose sometimes can be a little bit big. You understand? In some hose it might be just very, very small, but this one is a little bit big. So you use this clip, this extra safety. It's making sure that there's nowhere gas is leaking from. Now the regulator, what do you need to do for the regulator? Just the same thing you did here. It's a very simple process, a very, very simple process. You put the clip too as well. If you pass the clip and it sees it's too tight, you can just loosen it a little bit with your screwdriver. Then you put your regulator inside here. Then you push the clip towards the upside here, and then you tighten it. So when you're done tightening it, just be sure that it's very strong. When you're done tightening it, then you can now fix it on your cylinder. Remember what I told you, you press here. Once you grip here, you press it downwards, and then it's locked to the cylinder, and then you on. Now, for you to be sure that what you have done, you've properly done it, once the regulator has been turned on, you can, I don't think it's not good you use your nose. Just create let me say, detergent solution, a soap solution, either a soap solution or a detergent solution, anyone. You can put it in a ragolis, shake it a little bit, and then pour it towards this place. If there's leakage, you'll see things like bubbles. It's coming out. There'll be bubbles here. If there's no bubbles here, that means there's no leakage. Then you do the same thing for this place. If you pour that same Omo solution or detergent solution, anyone, you pour it there and you're not seeing bubbles, that means it's okay. So you can as well do the same thing. You can as well use your nose, but I don't want to advise you to use your nose. But the best you can use that will give you a true test is that solution I told you, the soap solution or the detergent solution. So either once you just mix it up with water, you pour it here, pour it here. If you're not seeing any leakage, that means you did a very good job. But if you're seeing leakage as you on it, that means you've not done it properly. Then when you're done doing this, what next? Now because it's a new cooker, it will take a while for the gas to circulate down to this place, because everything in the pipe, everything is still new. So it will take a little while for the thing to circulate. So normally what you do, there's no gas in this cylinder now, so it's very difficult for us to explain, but I will teach it in a way you understand. Now, once you've on it, you've on your regulator like ours, it's on now. You just turn it. If you turn it the first time, it won't peak. You turn it the second time, it won't peak. But mind you, sometimes gas can be coming out even as you're testing it. Or sometimes gas will not be coming out at all. Because it's still new. It's still trying to circulate. It's still trying to work and everything. So you just turn it again. As you keep turning it, before you know, maybe just like 2 or 3 turns, it will peak. You understand? That is how you do it. And then you do it for the second side. You do it for the second side, it will peak too. You understand? So this is automatic, but for some cookers, it's not automatic. For some cookers, it's not automatic. If it's a cooker that is not automatic, what you just do, you either use your lighter or your matches, you put it at the tip of this place, and then you turn. If it doesn't peak immediately, you off it. You on the lighter again or your matches, you put it again, you turn. If it doesn't peak immediately, you off it. Because what I'm saying you off it, because sometimes gas can be coming out. You understand? Gas can be coming out. So just once you turn it immediately, it's not bringing out that flame, you off it immediately. Once it wants to pick, it will pick immediately. It don't need to take time. So when you do this, it will be very difficult for you to say you buy this and you're having issue with installing it. And our advice, the safety measures of this is make sure that your cylinder is very far from where your cooker is. It is not safe for your cylinder to be with your cooker in the same place. Your kitchen is there, your cooker, everything is inside that place. If there is fire incident, there is no way you'll be able to, try to handle the issue, because anything can happen. So when you buy your cylinder, buy a very long hose that you can use to extend your cylinder far from the cooker, so that when something dangerous is happening inside the kitchen, peradventure maybe fire incidents or so, you can just go to where your regulator is, off the regulator, and unplug it immediately. So that's what you just need to do. So that's our video for today. See you next Friday.